My name is Cody Jerome. I'm a kickboxer out of PFA in Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. My amateur record is 9-1. My semi-pro record is 0-1, and I'm currently the Fight Force Amateur Lightweight Muay Thai champion. My coach is Brad Wall. He trains with me every day.
What's it like being Cody's coach? It's been an awesome experience, great experience. He's very dedicated to his goals, and that's something that makes it easier as a coach to train somebody who's so dedicated. When somebody's so focused and driven, it makes my job a lot easier, and we can kind of collaborate with ideas to be able to do what we think he's going to need to get to the next level. And so that's where it's really fun, and it's exciting to share in somebody else's dreams.
With the training and commitment level that Cody has, he has come so far. He has learned so many things, not only in fighting, but just in life in general. Cody's very detailed. He is unbelievable with his detail. When I say that, people think details, you know, how you eat, how you sleep, how you fight, you know, what makes you really good. A lot of these athletes nowadays are so similar. They're all good athletes, but what defines a great athlete is those smaller things that you do, and you stick to them, and you don't drink, you know, you don't go off the things that make you really, really good. And he's definitely very detailed and very good.
I do eat quinoa, potatoes and stuff like that, but I never really have, as far as meat goes, just fish, chicken, and eggs too. I do have eggs. 100% organic, except the fish, which is wild. Never eat out, never eat fast food. Did it to get in shape at the start, and I just kind of fell in love with it.
Cody is totally a role model to other athletes in the gym. He comes in every day, and you know, it doesn't matter if there's a ton of experienced people around him or if it's a bunch of beginners. He's always there. He's helping out those beginners because he realizes that, you know, helping out other people achieve their goals, whether it might just be like learning how to basically punch or kick, or, you know, losing some weight, or just having a good time, are just as important as you know, him reaching his goals. So that's, I mean, that speaks to his character, and that's just the awesome person for other people to be around.
The support I have is absolutely crazy. I'm very fortunate to have it. I have a huge following, crazy following. Been there right from the start, and every time I fight, the following gets bigger and bigger and bigger, especially on social media. It's absolutely crazy. I'm very fortunate.
Well, there's a lot of fighters who fight just for the sake of fighting. It's just like lots of athletes just compete in their various sports just because they enjoy it and everything. But what separates Cody is the fact that he right away had goals and kind of benchmarks that he wanted to reach, and he started to attain those goals. And it's much easier to, as a coach, to help him focus on those kind of things when he already has goals in mind and places he wants to get to. He wants to be the best, and being the best means being a Glory champion one day, fighting for an organization like Glory, which means, you know, he's tested himself. He started to win some amateur titles here, and you know, we'll see what the future holds. But I know that when he has goals in mind, it's that much easier to set a roadmap and get there.
This sport does get a lot of attention because, you know, it's fighting. There's a lot of striking, a lot of hits to the head. You know, there seems to be quite a few injuries. But in this sport, what people don't realize, it does come with referees, and these guys train. They're professionals, and they're definitely watched and tested. And there is risk, but it is definitely controlled risk.
We don't always win, and you know, there's those, you see them put their heart in for weeks on months, and then all of a sudden a person loses. You know, as a coach, I lose with them, and that's always a real tough part of the sport. Losses aren't like, you know, other sports where you lose a game and okay, well, next day you play again and you can redeem yourself. Sometimes you lose and you don't get to redeem yourself for weeks or even months at a time, because you train for a fight for several weeks, several months, whereas like other sports, like I said, you could play 3 or 4 games in a week. And so that's where a loss can be devastating, but at the same time, if you're looking to grow as an athlete, you need to learn to lose, because you need to learn to feel what it's like to be able to move on and accomplish things, and know that, hey, I never want to have that feeling again. You know, as a coach, it's like a roller coaster sometimes of emotions, up and down. You want them always to be successful, but you know that in order to move on to the next challenge, you know, it gets tougher all the time, and there's going to be times when there's going to be those roadblocks that, you know, a loss or something might get in the way of that for them, and you just hope that you know, that doesn't discourage someone from continuing to reach their goals and their dreams.
I'm more fit than I ever have been in my life. But I do have some marks in my ears. My nose is a little bit thicker than it used to be. And my shins are extremely hard now. Like, do a lot of shin conditioning.
Cody's future looks very bright. He's never had any significant injuries, is huge in itself. That's something in a sport, like a combat sport like Muay Thai, that unfortunately we have to always deal with, is the threat of injuries. So he's never had to deal with any major injuries, which is huge. He's still very young. He's only 20 years old. Like, that's in itself beneficial, because there's a lot of people who start later on in life, and it's not saying you can't do it, but it's just harder to achieve. The fact that he started when he's so young, that speaks to itself.
The journey's been crazy. It's been amazing. It's been awesome. I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way.